Okay guys, here we are. I just enrolled into college. I'm going to start back in May. I'm actually only 7 classes away from getting a bachelor degree, so I'm too close to stop now. And it's kind of just like biting the bullet. I really didn't want to go back right now just because I'm doing everything else. I'm doing the filming and the vlogging and the six-pack journey and the pump and run, but it's something I have to do for my career. And the reason I'm keeping you guys informed of this, it's not just a six-pack journey, but this is just my life journey. So about to go to the gym, got my pre-workout ready, and I'm gonna take you along.
Race, oh wow, I'm trapping on the way down. I'm grinding on like the holy rail, and now hit the slows and go ham. Pray, oh no, I cannot take this slow. I'm grinding on like the holy rail, and now hit the slows and go crawl. Yeah, race, oh wow, I'm trapping on the way down.
Okay, so we're at the Obetz Training Facility, and if you've watched my other videos, I don't really have a set plan on, like I don't do back and biceps on Monday or chest on Tuesday, anything like that. I go strictly on how I feel. And I think that's the easiest way to do it. I just hit the muscle groups that are the least tender. And it's been about 4 days since I've hit chest and triceps, and that feels pretty good, so I think that's what I'll hit today. So here we go. Okay, so I started out with about 15 minutes of cardio, nothing too strenuous, and about 15 minutes worth of stretching. That drink right there, that's a branched chain amino acid. I start out with the 135, and you'll notice I'm using the suicide grip. This can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, hence the name of it. But I have complete control of this bar, and the reason I do it, I just feel like it isolates my chest a little better. I pyramid up to the 185, but I'm not going for a particular number here, I'm just going for a feel. And then I top this off to 225. I didn't get that too many times. And when I start out with the incline, I'm not going to be able to get as much with the flat bench, but I start out here with a 135 and just keep pyramiding up. I go to 225, and I think I got that about 6 times. The 275, you see I had to get a spot here. I only got that for 3 reps. But I'm feeling really good now. The blood's pumping real well. I found this bar. They must have just brought this in. And I just wanted to try it out since I'm doing chest and triceps anyway, just to switch up the grips a little bit and see how that feels. Did that for about 12 reps. And then I did like somewhat of a skull crusher here, but with dumbbells. What I'm doing is attacking the medial head of the tricep. And then I go right into the long head of the tricep. And then I attack the lateral. See, what I'm doing here is I'm just going from the straight up and down movement right into the side movement. And my lateral part of the tricep head has been stubborn over the years, so you see what I'm doing here, I'm doing kind of like a negative. Then I go right back into chest with some cable crossovers. I use the loose grip here just because I feel like it recruits the chest that much better. I pyramid up, and notice that I switch my hand position with each rep. I just feel like it gives an equal distribution to each pec. I go into some dips, and notice my feet here in this position. I keep them rigid, and that's when I'm focused on my triceps. I want to keep my body as rigid as possible and straight up and down. The contrary, when I'm working on my chest, I'm doing like a Superman position. It's almost like a push-up, and I'm just kind of going back and forth from triceps to chest there. And then I jumped right into the high-intensity interval training, and I usually wouldn't do this after weight training, but I'm doing everything I can to break through this plateau and to get this six-pack. So I do the ropes and right into some burpees. And that's not acting. I felt like I was going to puke there. Right back to the ropes and into the burpees. And that was it. Episode 3, six-pack journey. Progress has been slow, but steady. Okay, that's it. Just killed it. Chest, triceps, core, everything's on fire. As always, thanks for watching.
Race, oh wow, I'm trapping on the way down. I'm grinding on like the holy rail, and now hit the slows and go ham. Pray,